Howdy lads. Just popped out over to the stable shoot for a few hours. Well, I'll say a few hours. The missus has told me not to come back without anything as the dog's hungry. There you go. What a woman. Let's say, yeah, I've just pulled up. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. There was a couple of pigeons in the trees as I pulled up. There was a couple on the floor just past where I parked the car. There's one or two flying around. It's always difficult to get shots in the trees with the branches, etc. But now things are greening up, it's even more difficult. I've got the cam handheld again. I was going to put it on the gun, but what I did find with the stock, the thumbhole stock on the Mark III, it's just throwing the balance off too much for me. I know it's great to get the kill shot actually on the cam, but it just doesn't suit the Mark III thumbhole stock. I always knew that the Sporter stock's the best one, but unfortunately I didn't have that option. This one came up at the right price, obviously, so I had it. End of story there, really. Actually, going on about the stock, the actual gun itself, you know, I love it dearly. The action, everything, fantastic. But what I have noticed is head position is really, really important with the thumbhole stock. Whether the Sporter's quite the same, I don't know. I don't think it is. But depending on your position, you know, prone, kneeling, seated, standing, there is a hell of a lot of variation in your head position on the stock. It's a little bit awkward, you know, to make sure you're in the right position every time, basically. Whether it's something I'm going to get used to, I don't know. But we'll see how we go. As I say, there's one or two bits of stuff around at the moment. It's early evening. To be honest, I'm expecting to see a few rabbits, as I saw a few last time I was out, around about this time. I'm not carrying the decoy bag and all the stuff with me this time, so I should be a little bit more stealthy. Touch wood. You've all seen the shoot before, so I'm not going to bother showing you that. As I say, it has greened up. There's a lot of leaves on the trees now. The grass is lush. Hopefully I'll spot the quarry before they spot me, and we'll see how we get on. I'll speak to you later. Hi lads. Bit disappointed with myself. Only been here about 25 minutes, half an hour. Seen a good few rabbits actually. A little bit spooky. Plenty of horses down here again now at the moment. That doesn't always help as I see you coming. One or two of them do tend to run off, scaring everything in front of you for miles around. I've just stopped, had myself a cigarette. As I say, yeah, a little bit disappointed. I've had two shots at two rabbits, both perfectly good headshots. I've seen the rabbit roll over through the scope, lie there. I've got myself up, made my way over to collect the rabbit. Wanted to get about 10 yards away from it, and it's got up and ran a good 20 yards down into another burrow. As I say, I don't know what to put that down to. I am using some different pellets. I ran out of my normal pellets. They had none in the shop, so I'm using the ones that the guy gave me with the gun. He said they were spot on, but they are a bit light for me. The what are they called? Webley Mosquito Express, I think they're called. They're only 7.9 grain. As I say, I don't like them that light. So what I have done, I've turned the power down on the gun. It's doing about 10.8, 10.9 now. I've found with lightweight pellets, if I'm doing 11.5 plus, you're going straight through things and they ain't imparting the right shock. Turning it down a little bit, which you can do obviously with the day states, tends to transfer more of the energy of the pellet. I say they were working fine last week on the pigeons, but on the rabbits they don't seem to be doing the job. As I say, I'm a little bit gutted actually. Well, I'm very gutted. That's two rabbits that have run off to die underground. Obviously none of us want that, and as I say, I know they're definite headshots. Both rabbits, side of the head, just behind the eye, perfect. You know, the pellet's going where I'm aiming it. It's just not delivering the right knockdown effect, and that's got to be largely down to the weight. As I say, I'm stuck with them for tonight anyway, so I'll double check zero, Horses are running around all over me. Well, not all over me, all round me. I'm going to double check Zero just to make sure. But as I say, I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I'm going to carry on. As I say, there's plenty of rabbits about. As I say, within the first half hour of being here, I've seen, let me think, 9. I've seen 9 rabbits in the first half hour, all in different areas as well, not in the same area. So the shoot's looking absolutely brilliant. There's loads of fresh scrapes, loads of new holes. There's pigeons all over the place again. As I say, I should imagine they're thinking about coming into roost at this time of the evening. Lots of crows, and as I say, lots of rabbits. Fingers crossed I can nail a couple, because the missus ain't going to be happy if I go home empty-handed. Bless her. Speak to you later. Right then, I'm back at the area where I hit the first rabbit and lost. I ain't gonna miss my words. I've had a shit evening. I've had 5 rabbits in the crosshairs. Hit 2. Good headshots, but both runners. Lost both of them. The other 3, just one thing and another. The first one, it was not far from where I am now actually. There was 2 of them. I spooked the one on the approach, the other stayed there. I got myself prone, and he was just behind one of these hawthorn bushes. I thought I had a clear shot at his head. Obviously thought was wrong. Hit one of the twigs. He was gone. I went across over the stream. Saw a good few rabbits. Very spooky though, very wary. Didn't get no shots at any of those. I sat myself down over one of the other warrens. I waited about 20 minutes. A youngster popped up. He was slightly on the brow of an hill, and all I could see really was the top of his head and his ears. So, you know, I gave him a click of my tongue. Up he sat, sweet as a nut. Just missed. No excuses, just missed. And the other one, not far from that position again. I'd sat myself down somewhere else. And a rabbit came out, and he was actually standing on his back legs, nibbling the leaves on the tree. He offered a perfect shot, absolutely perfect. I took him, hit him straight in the head, right behind the eye again. Well, he must have been, because as I say, I've checked the 0. That's perfect. He went down, watched him go down in the scope. I got up to go and retrieve him, and he ran as well. To say these pellets that I'm using, sum it up in one word really, shit. They're probably great on paper. As I say, they are accurate, but as far as hunting goes, Bisley Magnums or Logan Penetrators for me. I like a decent weight pellet. The Air Arms field was okay, but there was too many damaged ones in the tin for me. Same as these really. I mean, I went through about 30 pellets just to load the magazine. Too many deformed, misshapen pellets. Overall, not a happy chappy. Not had a good day. No doubt I'll speak to you all later. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Well, I was on my way home. I just stopped to have myself a cigarette by where I hit the first rabbit, and I was just about to put the cigarette down, and a youngster popped out. He gave me a nice side-on profile, so I took the shot. And now you can see that, probably not. There he is, Mr. Youngster. I have to say, he didn't die as quickly as he should have done. As I say, it was a good headshot, but yet again, he stayed there. He was kicking around and jumping around, flapping about. I had to rush over and neck him. Really not happy with these lightweight pellets. I won't be using them again. So if anybody does want a tin, nearly full tin, Webley Mosquito Express I think they're called. Any paper punches out there, pay the postage, they're all yours. See you later.